Okay, so in question 7, we're asked to sketch some graphs again, but this time we're asked to use the intercepts method. So let me just highlight that. So the intercepts method. So the intercepts method uses what we did in question 6, but we use it to sketch. So first we need to find the x and y intercepts of this. So the x-intercept, just write x sine t. Right, we make the y 0 like before. So if we make the y 0, this negative 8 times 0 all goes away. Basically, you can think of like covering this negative 8y, all right, like deleting it. So we're left with 4x equals 24. Divide both sides by 4 to get rid of that times 4 on the x. That gets cancelled. So we're left with x equals 6. All right, so x equals 6. That's the x-intercept. Now for the y-intercept, we do the opposite, right? So we imagine like this 4x doesn't exist, right? We imagine it's 0, so it goes away. So we have negative 8y equals 24. We divide both sides by negative 8 to get rid of that negative 8 in front of y. So that goes, and y equals negative 3. Well, let's put that on the graph. So if that's the y-axis, and we'll label it, and that's the x-axis, and we'll label it. Right, we should have the y at negative 3. So 1, 2, 3, that's there. And we should have, let's label it as well, negative 3. We should have the x on the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should be there. And that should be 6. Alright, so once we've got our 2 points, our 2 intercepts, 2 points is enough. So we can just connect it with a line. So again, use your ruler in your case, but you're just connecting a line like that. And you're done. That's the answer. Alright, same thing for this one. So the x-intercept, we imagine like this negative 3y, right? The opposite of x, the y, doesn't exist. So we have 5x equals minus 10, right? That's what's left. 5x equals minus 10. And we divide by 5 on both sides to get rid of this 5 out here. So that gets cancelled. We're left with x equals negative and a positive will give us a negative. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So the x-intercept is x equals negative 2. Let's just put that on straight away. So we have the y and the x. Let's put on the x-intercept straight away. So negative 1, negative 2. It's to the left because it's a negative. So this value here is negative 2. And then the y-intercept, we imagine that the x doesn't exist. So we're left with negative 3y equals negative 10. Divide both sides by negative 3 to get rid of that negative 3 out the front. So that goes, we're left with y equals negative 10 divided by negative 3, a negative and a negative make a positive. 10 divided by 3 will give you 3.3. So let's put that on the y-axis. So 3.3, go 1, 2, 3, and a little bit more, so about here. And that should be 3.3. And again, just connect that up. 2 points is enough to make a line. So we connect that up. Again, in your case, you would use a ruler. But this should give you an idea of how it should look. Okay, so you do your 2 points, the x-intercept and the y-intercept, and then you connect them up with a line. And that's the answer. So that's question 7.